afternoon. My name is Nikesh, reporting live at Stretford Grammar School with 7B BBC School News Report. Now I shall pass it on to Eloise for today's headlines.
Hello, my name is Eloise. On the 7th of November, a woman called Misha Holcroft got a call from someone saying they had found a box of 6 puppies on the roadside. Misha and her daughter Kaylee drove down to South Wales to pick them up. After being checked by the vets, they took them back to their house in Wigan, where they've been looked after since then. They were greeted with open arms by Misha's 7 other Labradors: Fifi, Dallas, Maverick, China, Morgan, Sophie and Milan. All of the puppies are male, which is very unusual for the same litter. Therefore, they think that the puppies are probably from a puppy farm and that the owners didn't want male offspring as they are more difficult to sell. This is because they say that they are highly aggressive compared to female dogs. As some of the dogs have features which aren't on full Labradors, they believe that some of them are blood related, but some aren't. Fortunately, all of the dogs but one have homes and will be going there soon. This has been 7B reporting from Stretford Grammar School for BBC News Report 2013. Here's Raghib.
Hi, I'm Raghib.
Hi, and I'm Joe.
For centuries, people have wondered about the possibility of life on Mars being the same as our home planet Earth. According to new research, minerals under the surface of Mars hold the strongest evidence that the planet may have supported life. This is the strongest evidence NASA has found yet, says the NASA team. In August, NASA's Curiosity rover landed on its surface of the planet with a mission to search for evidence of life on the planet. Scientists believe Mars is the only other planet that humans could actually live on in the future.
If anything did happen, such as the end of the world, we could have a sustainable home. The team led by the Natural History Museum in London and the University of Aberdeen said the ingredients for life could have been in an area up to 5 kilometres below the surface for much of the planet's history. However, the early geography record of Earth is poorly preserved, so we may never know what led to life and early evolution. Over to Sanya.
This is Sanya, reporting for BBC School News. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of the recent fundraisers for the charity Comic Relief. They target their help towards families and children in Africa and the UK. One of the problems that have been raised during their annual show on the BBC is child gangs and abuse. This is becoming far too common for the NSPCC's liking. Parents are worried about what their kids may be getting up to or what is being done to them, both physically and mentally. Over to Katrina for some further information.
Thank you, Sanya. It is thought that up to 10,000 children are being abused and exploited by gangs. Things such as rape, aggressive attacks and behaviour are constantly becoming a serious issue, and this has caused the concern of many people. It is thought that all over the world, 5,000 children join gangs every day. In the riots last year, some children involved were as young as 11 and were prosecuted as adults. In the last 2 years, abuse has increased by 30%. If you need help, you can contact Childline on 0800 1111. Thank you.
Hello, this is Rory.
And I'm Finn.
Deep impact of religion. We may think when snuggled up at home in bed, movie disasters don't happen. Think again. Russia recently was hit by a massive chunk of space rock, where a radar could not find it. In the nice town of Chelyabinsk, an asteroid hit the ground hard. Over 1,500 people were injured.
NASA made a statement and they said it is groundbreaking. When people are scared of chunks of rock hurtling through space, that they should turn to religion and pray. Some say that they are denying the facts, turning into another religious cult, and in some ways they would be right.
Around a sixth of the workforce of NASA is religious, making it a fairly religious place of work. Charles Baldwin, CEO of NASA, is suggesting strongly that people turn to religion.
Right as of now, we have no current data of any looming asteroid impacts on Earth, but it seems NASA is just as unsure as any of us about the situation Earth is currently in. Finn, Lucas, Rory, Josh and Andrew, BBC School Report, Stretford Grammar. Now over to Robin.
Welcome to our 60-second news.
Good afternoon, I'm Blessmo. Today's headline is there really life on Mars, and here with me is Abdul Hakim. There will be also some evidence of the subject we will be talking about. Being one of the most explored planets in the solar system, Mars has been realized to contain some canals of water.
It is also said that NASA have discovered minerals and microorganisms that have been found underneath the surface of the red planet. A group of four year 11s competing first in the National Science and Engineering competition also discussed the fact of if not life, but if clouds could form on Mars.
Chris McKay, an astrobiologist working for NASA, said life on Mars wouldn't be a big deal. He's particularly right because if there was life on Mars, it wouldn't affect human society in any way it would mean.
We will deliver more to you later. And goodbye for now. Thank you.
Passing on to Harmony.
I'm Harmony, and I'm reporting about the importance of healthy eating in schools in the UK and in schools in general. Healthy eating is not just a life choice, it is in fact an essential part of being a healthy person. Eating healthy food can help students' concentration. Being a healthy person mentally and physically can create an optimistic and positive attitude to learning. To do this, as a nation, we need to introduce a wider, healthier variety of food in school. This is because obesity rates as well as anorexia cases over the UK have risen significantly. The obesity rate in England have tripled since 1988. 30.3% of children are either obese or overweight, and 1 in 3 children are anorexic. This can be stopped. We need to introduce a healthier menu to schools so we can combat these eating disorders. You need to inform students that what they are eating and not eating could be bad for them, and what problems this could cause in the future. We need to change, or the UK could soon become an obesity and anorexia-stricken nation. This is Harmony reporting from Stretford Grammar School.
Hello, I'm Jaden, reporting on Britain's horse meat scandal. Currently in Britain, many people have found, especially health inspectors, that supermarket meats and ready meals are not as they seem. They are in fact filled with nearly all horse meats. Findus, a huge company on ready meals, have been one of the worst companies affected with their 100% horse meat lasagna. Most people have been disgusted, not only by the lack of the company's care, more than that they have been eating horse meat. Many abattoirs have been found with horses and horse meat on the premises. The worst abattoir so far has been just outside of Aberystwyth. It's been found that Romania has been supplying meat for a year that contains horse. Something that puzzles many of us is that the cows are specially bred in herds to provide food. As we hear of one meat scandal, we hear of another, as rumours that KFC have been using artificial chicken. This rumour has been proven fake though, and there is no need to be alarmed. This is Jaden, reporting for BBC School News Report, Stretford Grammar.